For over a decade, Autotune has established itself as one of the most, if not the most commonly used vocal effect in the music industry. It has been used on a large portion of the artists in today's music without limit. Some artists, such as Jay-Z, have expressed negative opinions as displayed in the song Death of Autotune.
Yeah, this is anti-auto-tune, death for the ringtone. This ain't for iTunes, this ain't for sing-along. This is death for auto-tune, moment of silence. La da da da, hey, goodbye.
While other artists such as T-Pain used Autotune to completely create a new style for himself as an artist. Then, in 2008, hip-hop producer and rapper Kanye West released his album 808s and Heartbreak, in which Autotune was used to create a completely new style. Even indie artist Iver experimented with the software plugin on his EP Blood Bank. Just a year later, Iver helped Kanye West on his own album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Each of these artists have been known to use Autotune for its intended purpose of pitch correction, but more importantly, as a stylistic choice. The invention of Autotune was not one with the intentions to change the music industry overnight. In fact, the inventor, Andy Hildebrand, had no intentions of his invention being used for musical purposes. In developing methods for interpreting seismic data, he realized that his inventions could be used to analyze and correct pitches in digital software recording, which has now been developed into multiple versions sold by Antares Audio Technologies. I believe a common misconception is assumed of Autotune. Often, Autotune is assumed to be a quick fix for a bad vocalist. However, Autotune can be much more complicated. Though Autotune is offered as a rack-mounted unit for live performances, we will look into it as a plugin for software recording programs.
Next, we're going to take a look at targeting notes from MIDI. You can use MIDI to tell Autotune what note you want to tune to. While you're doing that, it's pretty fun to do some other things like create harmonies. We're going to tell Autotune exactly what notes to tune. We're going to click this target notes via MIDI button, which removes all notes unless Autotune gets something from MIDI. I went ahead and recorded the whole melody on MIDI. I just played along with her, and those notes are now triggering in Autotune. So we'll watch that.
I'm chasing you, chasing after me. I'm running after endless dreams.
You can see Autotune is capable of making huge corrections now because it doesn't have to be indecisive about which note it should be tuning to. It's getting the info straight from MIDI. What we'll do here is let's duplicate this track, and we'll go ahead and make a duplicate that we can play a harmony with. And now we have a duplicate vocal track. It's got its own Autotune on it, and this is Autotune number 28. We'll go ahead and press record, and now I'll attempt to play a harmony line in real time to harmonize along. Let's see what it sounds like.
I'm chasing you, chasing after me. I'm running after endless dreams. I see you go knock my door, never casting shadows anymore.
This example shows how Autotune is used for fixing a vocalist's errors. However, it also displays how Autotune can also be used to develop harmony lines that might not have been included without the use of Autotune. Additionally, Autotune isn't necessarily an easy plugin to simply open up on the computer to fix errors. It takes a skilled technician and musician to perform these tasks. Autotune has reached a stage of evolution. Not only can the plugin be used to correct pitches, but it can also be used as a stylistic choice.
All
Alright, so after the low male or the soprano, whichever one fits you best, the keys in B minus flat, the major scale. This bottom piece, retune speed at 0, scale detune at 39 cents or 450 hertz, humanize and natural vibratos at 0. These four, rate, onset, delay, variation, onset, rate is all on 0 except for rate because it only goes down to 0.1. Pitch amount is 0, amplitude amount is 30, format amount is 100.
I'm not loving you the way I wanted to. What I had to do, had to run from you. I'm in love with you, but the vibe is wrong, and that haunted me all the way home. So you never know, never know, never know enough till it's over, love, till we lose control. System overload, screaming no, 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 no. I'm not loving you way I wanted to. See, I wanna move, can't escape from you. So I keep it low, keep a secret code, so everybody else don't have to know. So keep your love locked down, your love locked down, keeping your love locked down, your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down, your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down, you lose. My short cover of Kanye's song Love Lockdown displays the ability to use Autotune to recreate a similar style as to what Mr. West penned for himself on 808s and Heartbreak. Thus, by manipulating the individual settings in the Autotune plugin, anyone can create an entirely new Autotune style for himself. The results are simple, really. If Autotune is used effectively and creatively, as Kanye West and many other artists have done, then as an artist you can create a very unique work of art. However, I will admit Autotune isn't for every artist, nor should it be. In no way do I support the use of Autotune for mass-producing hit singles in the music industry, as no one should. Yet, when considering serious artists who are attempting to create an original sound, Autotune could be a very useful tool. So for those of you out there who are creating, create, but don't be afraid to use all of the tools that technology has to offer.